I feel like TMZ is so 50-50 with me. They either like me or they don't.
I don't know why you think that.
Wait,
like everyone
are we
loves
rolling?
you.
We feel like you are 50-50 with us, though.
I love TMZ.
No, we
you-
saw some shit. Because we keep tabs. We're like, when has this person talked about us? When has this person talked about us? And you have been 50-50.
So there's like receipts of me talking shit?
Yeah.
Oh, dog. And then, wait, when was
Anything you post,
I'm
by the
trying
way,
to
is
think.
on forever.
When did we?
You can delete it in 5
When did we
minutes.
drop that Tayler Holder interview? Was that
Please
last?
stop. We're going in hot.
Oh, this is right off the bat. Okay.
No, we
That's
weren't even
let's-
gonna get to it until we will talk about it later. Yep, it's TMZ Verified the podcast. I'm Wyld.
I'm Steph.
Oh, and I'm Bryce.
And today we are here with, and I'm Bryce. No, we are here with super influencer, boxer,
TikTok phenomenon.
actor,
I like it.
shit starter. No,
X
controversial.
Shit-starter.
X controversial.
Bryce Hall is here, y'all. Make some noise, people. Yes, all three
I'll
people
clap for
we got in the
myself,
room. Thank you, thank you.
I'll clap for myself.
Wait, so we gotta talk about this. So you just did a bare knuckles fight. How your knuckles looking? They don't look that bad, bro.
Yeah, you're
I mean,
like,
I actually healed pretty fast. Like
Yeah.
I just took out my.
didn't you make a
my
TikTok like
stitches.
2 days ago with like all cut up
I took my stitches out yesterday.
by yourself?
No, I had somebody do it.
Oh.
But
You should have lied and been like, I did.
I did. I'm a real.
I just cut them myself.
Yeah.
They weren't the dissolvable ones, so we actually had to like cut into one of my scabs. It's gross.
Oh shit.
But yeah, I'm pretty good. My knuckles are still messed up on this hand, but this
Alright.
one's good.
So talk about the Gee Perez fight though, because I feel like going into it, people thought you was gonna get your ass kicked, bro.
Understandable.
Yeah, right. No.
fully understandable. I thought the same thing, but I was going in there with like there was like a lot of pressure on me.
Right.
Well, no pressure from the outside perspective, but a lot of pressure in the sense of like I came off of a loss and I have everything to prove. If I even last a round with this guy, like a 3-0 professional in the sport that they're a professional in,
Mhm.
it's a success for me. It's a W.
Yeah.
I win. That's
You go-
crazy. That's
Were
like,
you shocked? Like in the fight, you were like, "Oh, I'm kicking boy ass." right
You
now.
actually see me in the second round when I was like waiting for him to come for the third, and I was thinking in my head like, oh my god, I have to do 3 more rounds of this shit. This is gonna hurt. He started to hit me like a lot harder. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh my god, he's getting stronger over these rounds. This is crazy. And I was kind of like pacing back and forth, not looking at him, and I see in my peripheral the ref go like this, and my face just goes,
You shocked yourself.
I win. That's how I wanted to win.
Yeah. So if y'all missed it, Bryce just kicked Gee Perez's ass.
I would say, I would
I
say
mean,
like,
it was a
good fight.
a good match.
It
was a
was.
good match. but-
Compared to your other one, I really went into it like he's probably going to win because he's going to be prepping so hard compared to like, the other one.
I trained my ass off for
I
this
know.
one.
There was some haters online though that were like, they think the fight was like fake, staged because same thing you
if you
just
guys
said
think
is
I
like.
have that Jake Paul money, I'm like, I'm not like
Can I
that.
ask you a question though? Do they sometimes in these influencer fights, can you have like a setup behind the scenes of like this person gets paid more if they agree
I
to
have
lose?
never been offered that, but
Okay.
I know that in the boxing scene and in most combat sports, there is that type of
Would
stuff
you take
going on.
that?
Depends how much money, you know.
You go,
Okay.
$1 million to get my ass
Hey,
kicked.
if I'm fighting Jake Paul and they're like, "Yo, $5 million if you take a dive,"
Yeah.
I'm like,
Literally dead.
"Oh man,
Bro, dramatic. Call an ambulance and everything.
Is that like in your thoughts right now that you want to fight Jake Paul?
no." I mean,
Would you?
like I just fought like one person. I'm still celebrating my win.
But
I
eventually.
haven't even thought about like a next fight besides like Deji.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, no, Jake Paul has not been on my mind for like one of the people that I want to fight.
Okay.
I actually respect Jake Paul. If anything, I want KSI
Oh.
because I don't respect KSI.
I was about to say, so what's the actual beef with KSI though? Because I feel like y'all just go back and forth online all the time.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. It's like one of those things where it's like it just started and then now it's like okay, I'm
You just
down.
keep shit going.
Yeah,
Like-
it just we didn't interact for like a year and a half,
Right.
and then I just post myself training, and then he
Yeah.
just randomly responds and talks shit. So I was like, okay, I guess this beef is still going. Screw you then.
Right.
Is
But-
it like actual beef though, or is it just like social media beef?
I've never talked to him in person. I've never met him in person.
Oh.
So
it's just social media beef then.
I would
I hope, right?
I would
Shit.
say like yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think there's like that wall
Right,
Where if
yeah.
we saw each other in person, I don't know if anything would happen.
Nah, you'd be
Where
like,
you'd
what's
be
up,
like,
bro?
hey,
Yeah,
yeah.
Like,
right.
you're a piece of shit.
Right, yeah, just keep going. Yeah, I
Right.
feel that.
So when you think about fighting and you're prepping and you're training, are you thinking like everyone wants to see me fail because I'm an influencer? Would you say honestly nowadays the biggest fights are these influencer fights when it
Yeah.
comes to like TikTok and like Instagram? Are you excited? Are you like everyone wants to see me fail? Like what's your mindset going in?
Going into this one, there was like no pressure. It was
Yeah.
like I was expected to lose, get my ass kicked in one round, and walk out of there with maybe like a few cuts on my face. The first one, when it was my first time doing it, and it was like kind of 50-50 odds. Yeah, that's where all the pressure was on. It was like, oh my god, I don't want to lose in front of this many people.
Yeah, right.
I already took the loss in
Right.
front of a lot of people. So this one, I was like, if I take another one, I know how to handle it.
An Austin McBroom rematch. Would you be up for that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Did you ever get paid for that?
No, not like the full $5 million amount.
Damn.
Yeah, so this one, Bare Knuckle, they actually pay. So thank you, Bare Knuckle.
Shout out to
You're-
Bare Knuckles. Yes,
you're
all
awesome.
right, all right.
When you took that fight, did you think you would be paid like based off
This
his
is like
reputation?
it's a legitimate organization.
No,
Like-
the Austin McBroom one.
Oh yeah, I thought I didn't know how social media boxing. That was my first time doing something like
Right.
that, and
Right.
I hear a number, and I'm like, heck yeah, I'll
Hell
do that.
Yeah.
right.
I hear $5 million. I'm like, oh my god, I could do a lot of stuff with $5 million.
Wait, so how much did you end up getting paid in the long run?
That's like legal stuff that I can't talk
Okay.
about. But
All right.
I
But
didn't.
not
Get,
the
I
full-
did
not the
not.
full-
I did not get $5 million.
Okay.
Do you feel like bare knuckle boxing is more impressive than like regular boxing? Obviously, because it's without gloves and more.
After doing it, yeah, it's kind of brutal. It does not feel good. Like getting punched in the face, bare knuckle is just not.
Yeah.
It feels way worse than getting hit with a glove.
Oh shit! Damn. Yeah, hard passing on that.
No, truly. When I think about influencer boxing too, obviously you think like Jake Paul, but I could really see you like succeeding in it if you
You
continue.
think so?
Yeah. I
He
think
goes, "Wow, thank you."
Thanks.
well, because okay, under pressure, I mean, you either do better, or you do worse. It seems like you really prepped, you really trained, and then you like did better, and that's the ones that succeed. I feel like.
Yeah, that was the first fight that I did. I didn't really take training seriously at all.
Mhm.
I was fighting like a dad on a like from the Ace family who makes
No.
kid content. So I was like, oh, I'm not gonna take this super serious. It's like, oh, we're doing like an influencer boxing match.
Yeah, because some of them do train and then they still do bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know what I mean?
So like I trained for like 2 months for that, and it wasn't really even training. It was just cardio to lose weight.
Right.
This
right.
time I really trained.
So Stephanie really wants to start from the beginning. This is so every time we
I
have
do.
somebody in here, she goes, "I want to start from the beginning."
I do because
she
I
goes-
really want to think about like these influencers. They're all different.
Mhm.
Where did you really sit down and go, I'm going to make a TikTok. I'm going to make a Musically. I'm going to make whatever. Like start from the beginning. Where was the first time you had your debut on social media?
I started on You Now, if you even know what
Oh
that
my
is.
God.
Do you know what You Now is?
No, I don't know what the hell that is. That's why I'm like, what?
It was a direct competitor with Twitch back in like 2013, 2014.
Nope.
It gives like the same vibe as like Omegle.
Oh,
Right?
More
What you say?
Twitch.
I was about to say, Omega's a little sketchy.
but it
Since-
gives like the
it was Twitch. There was like trending hashtags, and you would click that, and whoever was at the top of the hashtag
Got
would
you.
be number 1, number 2, number
All right,
3.
that
Yeah,
makes sense,
They give
yeah.
off the same vibe.
the graphics.
Yes, that's what I
The
mean.
graphics,
Omegle,
but-
and
That's what I
not,
mean.
Yeah,
They look the
no, there was
same.
no naked people.
Yeah, I'm
on
like,
it.
this is
No, just the same. Just the graphics. I'm like on the editorial side, they look very similar.
Yeah, no,
So
but
that's how you started.
that's how I started, and I originally started because I didn't have friends in high school, so I was like, I wanted to talk to people.
Okay.
So I started broadcasting on this platform that was blowing up, and I had like 4 or 5 people in there,
Yeah.
and I would be talking to 4 or 5 people. Then it just gradually grew, and then I hopped over to Musically,
Okay.
and then-
Where are you from?
Maryland.
Maryland.
Oh, where? I'm from the East Coast too, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm from Pennsylvania, but
Same thing.
close. Yeah, I'm about to say same thing. To people
It's
over
like-
here, it's all the same thing.
Yeah, East Coast is all one.
Yeah.
So you had no friends, and you're like, I'm gonna go on You Now, and then it's basically like a live streaming. And then how did it grow?
I just gradually grew on the platform. I was like one of the biggest broadcasters on there.
Wow.
You know, there was only 20 people there, so I just kept. No,
No,
it was-
You Know is big.
It was massive at
Yeah.
one point. But yeah, I became one of the biggest dudes on there when I was like 14 years old.
And did that transform to? I do remember your Musically debut,
Yeah.
and that's like how. When did that come? Right
when I
after
was
that.
15.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
like
you were like a
Musically
baby.
came out, and then I hopped on that, and I was doing the
That honestly looked hard too. The musically thing
Oh,
because you have to be like
it is like a little. It's so cringy to watch.
Totally.
But, if you ever saw someone like recording it in real time, it was just like super slow motion, like robotic.
Right. What do you think was the thing for you that took off though? Because I feel like everybody has that like, okay, this was my fucking moment. Like, what was your moment?
TikTok. When Musical.ly turned into TikTok, I was at that actual initial switch when they were saying it was like all the biggest Musical.ly creators, and we were all at this party, and it was like a corporate party, like, so they were like, okay, so this is when we're gonna change it to this, and I remember sitting there, and I was like 17 or 18, and I was like, this is gonna fail so terribly. And then it blew up.
And then there it is.
But I hopped on when I was 19 on TikTok.
And then that slowly transitioned to the, as we all know, Sway House.
Mm-hmm.
If I went through all the people, would you tell me just if you're friends with them or if you're not?
Oh, I'm friends with like all of them.
All of them?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anyone you're not friends with?
No.
We go, let's play a game.
I was going to play a game.
It's called People I Hate from Sway House.
No,
No,
literally. Be like, are you friends with them? Are you not? Because some of them succeeded and some of them didn't.
Yeah.
Did that have any effect on like the friendships?
No.
No.
We're still like, we don't text often, but like if we see each other out, we're gonna hug each other. We'll be like, that's my brother.
Sweet.
Okay.
I was expecting like more. But
No, there was no
good.
beef. The only people that have beef in the house is Jaden and Josh,
Okay.
and they don't like each other.
They still don't like each other.
I don't know why.
Wow.
You don't know?
You don't.
You don't know why.
I know why, but like now it's been 2 years.
It's been a little
Yeah.
minute, yeah.
It's been 2 years, and it's what. I guess like that's gonna get clipped. Yeah, no.
Don't
I mean,
be nervous about that.
They'll handle it.
Okay. So when it comes to dating, speaking of like drama, obviously you started out and you got big with Addison Rae.
That's my ex, yeah.
Yes. Is that like the last relationship you had that was like public, other than like Riley or Josie Canseco? Like, have you had a
Those
real
weren't even
relationship?
my girlfriends.
They weren't.
So what were they though? Because y'all
We were just making like me and Josie. We were just really good friends and kissed a few times, you know.
So never like hooked up. Just kiss. I mean,
Like kissing's like we're friends, you know.
Got it.
no sex.
Wyld, you can't ask that.
Questions. We can't.
I do have a question though.
Wait, I want my question answered.
Did I have sex with Josie Canseco?
We want to know because it's like you can't say like, oh, we were just friends and then we were like.
I don't know
snatching
how
on the
young the
side.
audience is that listens.
They
to
ain't
this
that young.
show.
We're adults. But like, we're y'all.
So
no,
we're
it's like friends
adults.
with benefits or like friends. Like we're just because like
Josie
Stephanie
and I were
friends.
adults, and we were out a lot.
All right. So yes.
Take it as you may.
Okay. I actually have a question though. When it comes to influencer dating, is there ever a time, and have you done this, where you are hanging out and because this is what I would do if I was an influencer. I'd be like, hey, you're famous, I'm famous. Let's be in a fake relationship to like get views.
That seems like a Tana thing.
Oh.
That's what like Tana did with.
We're starting off hot. Did you ever do that with Tana?
Well, we would like do those fake.
We're
Like,
back together.
we're hanging
thing,
out,
yeah.
kissing. and
Okay,
stuff.
okay.
But never like an established like talk. It was just like, hey, this will get views. Let's post this.
Okay. That's what I was wondering. If like influencers do that, where
Yeah.
they're like, you're famous, I'm famous, let's fake
Yeah,
date.
no, a lot of them do that.
Okay, a lot of them do
Yeah,
that.
most TikTokers still do it.
Still,
Yeah.
I feel like that was like an older thing.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
good
no,
to
this-
know that they're really keeping that alive.
Kids
They're
are still
keeping the
faking it on the
fake-
internet.
fake
Yeah.
relationships.
They're keeping that alive.
Are you still blocked by
Uh,
Addison?
I think I just recently got unblocked.
Oh, congratulations!
Yeah, I
man.
know. That was awesome.
Can we
I
check
was-
right now if you're blocked?
I
No,
I
he's-
literally just checked, I think like 2 days ago.
Let's
Wow.
look.
And let me elaborate that. Okay, so it got posted that she posted like a song or something
Yeah, she
on
came
my
out with new
birthday
music. Yes.
or something.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, that's weird. And I got tagged in a bunch of stuff. And I remember being blocked like a few months ago.
Oh,
so then
months.
I got unblocked because she was tagged in it. And I was like, oh, I'm unblocked.
Okay.
Have you listened to the new album?
I can't say that I have. I've seen it on TikTok though. I've seen like clips of it.
I hear there's a song about you on the album.
I heard about that too, but I didn't listen to it.
I'm joking. I made that up.
Oh, that's what the people are saying.
That is
That's what the TikTok's
kids are saying.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I didn't listen to it. I don't know.
It's really good. I like it.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna
glad she's doing her
pretend, though.
thing.
If she hit you up and was like, Bryce, I want you in the music video for XYZ song, would you do it?
Heck yeah, I'd always support.
I love that. I do love that.
I'm
man.
gonna think of him every song and be like, this is about him, this is about him, this is about him.
It's like she has 2 ex-boyfriends and screw the other guy.
Bryce. Yeah, literally.
Everybody in between don't count.
I want to circle back to Tana though, because I am interested in this. So, are you and her cool? Right this second.
We talked on Jeff's podcast yesterday.
Okay.
I did say something about like how we're not friends. We were never friends, which my definition of a friend is completely different than her definition of a friend, which is where we got misconstrued.
Okay.
So she thinks like anyone that she films with and sees at a party drunk is her friend. My definition of a friend is someone that I can call and talk to, hang out sober, sit on our phones in a room doing absolutely nothing, and we can still have fun, you know?
Right.
Like that's my definition of a friend. So I would consider her, and I said it terribly because like I was on the BFF podcast and Dave Portnoy and all them, they like to just like pick at it until like you get something. So I was there and I said it like a lot more aggressive, but I meant it as in I never considered her a friend, but I considered her like somebody that I could hang out with and not get super, super annoyed with, you know?
Okay.
I don't have many friends in the industry at all.
I feel like you have a lot of friends in the industry, no?
No.
He go, where they at?
He goes,
'Cause-
name a few.
No, I don't have many friends in the industry at all. I have like close homies that don't do social media at all. They do a lot of like back end stuff.
Yeah.
But with this Tana thing, you just had a different definition of like what friends were. You didn't
Yeah,
mean to ever.
and I apologized to her on the podcast, and I said like I'm sorry if that sounded super aggressive, but she said something like that hurts that you said that, and I was like I'm sorry, and then she said something like last time I saw you we were so good, and I was like when was the last time I saw you, and she goes 8 months ago at this party, and I'm
Saw
like
the video, yeah.
yeah, so I was like oh so 8 months ago we saw each other, that's almost a year, and you consider us friends. So it's like there's a different definition for me in my head. And
that must be hard too, like being, differentiating.
The public
between,
eye
like,
doesn't see it. Like
Yeah.
they don't see like what we do behind the scenes.
Mhm.
So
And being like influencer friends versus like real life friends, I'm sure that like line gets hard
Yeah.
a lot of the time.
especially when you're like filming with somebody and people don't know like that we kind of do content creation as a job.
Yeah. I
Right.
don't think a lot of people get it.
No,
Yeah.
totally.
What would you say is like, who would you say is your like social media friend, but also your homie in real life? Like, is there someone that you're like, oh,
Josh Richards.
Yeah.
Josh Richards is like my homie off camera and on camera.
And that's why you went on BFF's podcast.
Yeah.
Got it.
Literally, that's why.
No, he's like, no.
I'm
don't-
like,
I don't-
tearing y'all asses up.
I
on BFF's
don't
podcast.
like the I tell him this, I don't like the concept how it's like always drama and I don't talk about like other people's drama anymore. I'm 24 years old. I don't care about like who does the renegade and who breaks up with who.
Right.
Not my thing. Like I don't care. So I go on the podcast and to talk about like the fight, and it was just right after the fight, and then they started talking about like all this drama. So like the rest of the podcast, I was kind of sitting there just quiet. Like, like I don't know who these people are, or, like what's going on. And Dave
Right.
said something about it.
Well, also you've been training for a fight, so it's like
I haven't been on my phone.
Yeah, like,
Right,
I haven't been
right.
on my phone for the past 3 months. I don't know who any of these people are.
we had Tana on last season. We also had Fousey on recently, but I feel like a lot of the like OG influencers, and I kind of put you in that same space. Y'all are like over the shit these days. Like, is that just like growing up, or do you feel like the influencer landscape is changing? Like, for you specifically, what do you
For
think
me,
is changing?
I think I'm just growing up. I
Yeah.
think I'm just too old to care, because I remember 2020, 2021, I would get a rise out of seeing like all these people doing stupid stuff, and then I'd like comment on it like, ha, idiots, you know?
Yeah.
Like now I just see it and I'm like, oh, this is so cringe,
Yeah.
you know?
Is there that concern of like staying relevant in terms of like the influencer space, that if you didn't engage in like, let's say a certain amount of drama, if you didn't go on BFF's pod, if you didn't come here, like, and you wanted to stay out of the drama, is there a concern about staying like relevant as an influencer?
I'd just do another bare knuckle fight.
Got it.
No, for real.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, there's no. I that's what I used to think about.
Right.
The relevancy always being
Yeah.
talked about, inserting myself in drama that I shouldn't be inserted in.
Just to like keep
but now
the clicks.
I want people to focus more on like what I'm putting out.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything like you're super excited about right now other than
My
like
movie
okay, what's going on
with
this
50
movie?
Cent comes out
Okay.
in February.
Tell us everything.
Theaters, everywhere.
Theaters, not even streaming.
Yeah, not even
Theaters.
streaming.
How'd
It's
you
gonna
get
be
this
in
role?
theaters. Brad, right there.
My manager.
Thanks, Brad.
No, but like, tell us about the role. Tell us about the movie.
I am a leading role.
Oh, wow.
It was my first leading role. I obviously like cameoed in a few like movies.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I've been on like Hulu and stuff, but this was my first real acting role. So tried out, got it. It was awesome.
Yeah.
And then my character's kind of based off of the old me. So it was
Okay.
like a pretty easy part.
What's
to,
the
like,
movie
kinda-
about?
It's about a bunch of the biggest social media influencers getting kidnapped and trapped into a house. And
Oh, that sounds actually really interesting.
if you don't get the most amount of views after each round, you get killed in a Saw-like way because the writers of Saw.
And
wrote
you're
it.
saying that's the old you?
Well, I'm
No, I
not
was
the
about to say,
Saw
that's
guy.
gotta- yeah.
No,
I'm just one of the
literally.
influencers.
And
No,
now I was
totally.
making
Yeah.
musicals and shit. That
Yeah.
is you.
Literally.
Totally.
I often, or I guess not as much now, but I used to be like, does Bryce Hall just sometimes choose violence for no reason at all? Because you used to start some shit back in the day, like, and it just seemed like out of nowhere. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you, we're gonna start from the beginning. So Chase Hudson, right?
Lil Huddy. That's my
What?
boy.
What's the
What?
deal with that? Are y'all cool now?
Oh yeah.
All
Lil
right.
Huddy.
Are y'all cool? Like, have y'all had? So if y'all don't know, look, who was it? It was you. It was Josh. Somebody else was in the fucking mix. Who was it?
Jaden.
Yeah, so y'all woke up one day, y'all decided to lip sync to his video, basically making fun of him, and you know he poured his heart and soul out into this video.
Yeah, that was a joke.
So y'all cool now though.
Yeah, no, but like I even messaged him and I was like, yeah, I posted a TikTok and like it was a joke.
All right.
Yeah.
He goes, I swear I'm not starting
He's
shit.
like, yeah, it's fine.
No, I felt bad because I feel like I'm like, damn, they
He's been minding his own business, doing like his music shit.
he's
like,
just trying to live his best life out
Yeah.
here, man.
Yeah, no, and I kind of my bad, Chase.
All right. So Fousey, we had him on like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
He said y'all made up.
Yeah.
Y'all cool. What was that conversation like?
It was actually on his stream because he's been streaming like 60 days straight.
Yeah, yeah.
He was in Nashville when I was in Nashville, so like I saw him at the party, the after party after the fights, and I noticed like the tension was still like really weird.
Yeah.
Because after the reality house stuff, and then we went on Twitter back and forth. I just was like, yeah, dude, I'm sorry. Like, I just went up to him and I was like, yeah, no, this beef is stupid. We're men. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Shook his hand. He shook my hand.
In the moment when you like literally hit him, did you feel like you literally had to stick up for that girl, or were you just mad with the environment?
The hitting wasn't. It was because I felt threatened that he was coming back towards me.
Okay.
But addressing it and confronting him about it, I feel like he needed to hear that what he did was like messed up.
For sure.
Did you hear that Mariah's doing a charity thing for the wildfires in Hawaii?
Oh, Lava Girl?
Lava Girl.
Yeah. I saw that. She lives there.
Oh, that's sweet. Would you ever consider like OnlyFans, send your nudes for a cause?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Not sending nudes for it, but like a cause, yeah.
Yeah. all right.
Okay, so OnlyFans is off the table. I do want to say, in relation, you play poker. That's
I
like
am a
something
poker
you
guy.
do. Okay, how did you get into that?
I was always a gambler.
Okay,
I liked since I was 21.
Right.
I was like a big blackjack and like baccarat guy.
okay.
And then I always saw people playing poker, and I've seen clips of poker, and I was like, oh, this game looks stupid. Then one of my friends taught me how to play. My first game I played, first 2 weeks learning how to play poker, I go on the Hustler poker stream thing,
Mhm.
and I won like 20 grand.
It's crazy.
So I was just like, I like this game. And then I started doing like a lot of research on the game, and there's actually a lot
Yeah.
to think. It's not just who has the best cards. There's like a lot that goes into the game, which I like.
What's the most that you ever bet? Or like,
Most I had on the table was probably like 40K.
Is there anything? Okay, I probably should just call out some incidents, but I'm trying not to be drama here today. But is there things from your time as a public figure? Because it seems like it's crazy because you're only 24, but you've been like famous for basically your entire adult life. Is there anything you've done in the last couple of years that you're like, damn, I really, really regret that? Like wholeheartedly regret, not like, oh, I learned from that lesson, or like I'm talking about, oh, I wish I never did that? Like, is there anything you've done so far publicly that you're like, yep, fucked up?
No. I feel like everything that I did turned me into the person that I am today.
Yeah. I feel that.
Like I would not want to change one thing. I fucked up and I learned from it. Everything that I've done.
I feel that. I respect that.
Where do you see your career and like where do you want to be in like 10 years in terms of like Bryce Hall? He started from you now and is now, where do you want to be?
If you asked me that when I was 14, I would have the same answer as I'm about to say right now. I'd have no idea.
You have no idea.
I want to be in entertainment.
Okay.
I like being in front of the camera. I like talking. I like entertaining. So obviously something in that space.
Yeah.
34 though? I don't know. Oh, maybe 34 doing TikToks.
I'm like, there's a
TikTok
whole lot
will
of
be big,
34-year-olds on TikTok.
Yeah, I feel like it will
How old
be.
is Fousey? Fousey's 33.
I know how old is Fousey.
Well, I'm just saying, like, he's been doing it for 15 years.
For
Yeah,
sure.
Fousey's been
Right?
around for a minute. Yeah.
It does always evolve. I was just wondering if you had like a vision in mind of like, do you want to be
I definitely want to move
actor?
to. I want to move to acting for
Okay.
sure.
Like this won't be your first film,
Oh no,
right?
won't be my
The
last.
last, yeah.
I mean, sorry, my last. Do I know how to fucking
It
talk?
will be my first film.
I mean, I don't know. Depending on how good it is, it might be your last. Like,
Oh
I'm joking.
my God. Yeah, we'll let you
No,
know.
actually, it's regardless of the. I think I've seen clips of the movie. It's really good.
It's a good concept for sure. Like
Yeah,
I really
it's,
could see
it's really
it, like,
good.
doing
Then
really well.
we got like 50 Cent in it, Neil McDonough. Like it's a really great
Yeah.
cast. It's a good movie.
What would you say is like the secret recipe of like staying relevant, staying like successful as an influencer? Because you're old, you would probably be like, oh, stay in the drama and like all that stuff. But is it really just like a talent thing?
I think getting your name like recognized by the drama is good.
Yeah.
Follow my blueprint. Just look straight
That's
in
it.
that camera. Follow my blueprint.
Your profile.
I was a
thing.
fuck up. I was in a ton of drama, and then I changed.
I swear, if 2 weeks from now you get into some shit, I'm gonna be like,
No, literally.
Okay, if I get into some shit in 2 weeks, like you guys can play this clip back and
No,
then
you'll
play
have
the
to
I'm
come
not a
back and talk
fighter
about
meme.
it.
Yeah.
Play all my contradicting statements.
Yeah, because that's the thing. He's like, I'm done with drama, and then he's
Yeah.
gonna be in drama in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, no, I don't. I mean, I won't cause drama.
I feel that. So last year, you got into some drama. Not with us. You like to say you had beef with us, but you ain't had beef with
It
us.
wasn't us specifically.
You ain't have beef. You had beef with the podcast. So last year we had Tayler Holder on TMZ Verified, and you're not gonna remember because
Oh
you
my
always in
God.
some shit, Bryce.
Oh wait, actually,
But-
I think I do remember.
Okay, so we dropped the Tayler Holder interview. Then like a couple days later, I don't know what, somebody like shared a clip of it on TikTok, and then you stitched the TikTok and was like, "Yo, ain't shit. Fab him on."
I don't
You
think
still
I
hate
said
us?
y'all ain't shit.
You ain't say
bro.
y'all ain't shit because that's how I talk. But you said,
You said something along those lines.
"Are you
Oh wait, I think I said something. No, I didn't shade you guys at
No,
all.
you didn't really shade us. You
No,
just
I
shaded
said
the
I said.
interview as a whole.
Imagine going on TMZ and they're asking to promote your shitty music, and they're asking you about me instead. That's what I said, which was funny. I thought that was hilarious.
It was funny.
Have you listened to his music though?
Huh, no, I've never heard any of his songs, but his country stuff. I've never heard any of that.
Are you? Would you be open to a reconciliation with
No,
Tayler?
not even. No, no, like not.
Did
the
he
best.
send you a cease and desist?
He sent everybody in LA a cease and desist.
I'm like, you ain't get your. It's like, I'm
wish.
You guys didn't get one?
We're fucking with you. But no, I mean, I do feel like sometimes there are like situations and circumstances that you really can't come back from. And I don't know y'all's situation ins and out, but
I mean, his situation's pretty like messed up, so that would make
Yeah.
sense. When that whole
I
thing,
don't just like drop people. You have to do something stupid.
cease and desist.
Well, I'm just saying, like I don't even associate with that guy.
yeah,
Totally.
That's fair.
When it comes to like stitching your old TikToks, that's personally my favorite form of content that you make. Specifically the I don't even want to sing it, but like it's like that song that you Jaden, Josh were like singing that like dump like dump truck or whatever thing, like where it's like ding, ding, diggity, ding. That one.
Oh God.
That one's everywhere always. When you get these old TikToks of yourself, are you just like, oh, like my little journey? Or are you like, get this away from me?
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I grew up.
Okay.
That's my whole thing when I see it. Like, I don't know why they still go viral. I think it's
What do
because
you mean?
everybody.
Why do they still go viral?
Yeah, because they're bad.
hilarious.
They're bad.
They're so bad.
They're
It's
so bad.
It's
I can't
so
believe
funny.
that was like the blueprint of TikTok at one point.
Yeah.
That was all that
just
was on
with the
there at
content.
one
Mhm.
point.
Like, I was a dancer. Think about that.
And
I was doing the whoa,
literally-
and it was getting millions of likes.
That's what it was.
off
back then,
rhythm,
though.
but he was doing
Off
the whoa.
rhythm, and it was something like this. You know what I mean? And people will love that shit. They ate it up. They said I looked cute, and I blame all of you guys. Every single
This
person.
man on the internet dancing.
No, literally. How did Sway House start? Who started that?
Me and Josh were talking about it because we were living in a really weird house. So we were like,
What defines a weird house?
It was such a gross house. It was so gross.
Okay, gross.
Like poop and pee everywhere from a
Oh.
dog.
Oh, shit. Oh, we're like, what's somebody just coming in taking shits? Like,
No, from a dog. So we were just like,
okay.
all right, we need to get our own place.
yeah.
Okay.
This is when like Hype House had just launched, and we were like, we're so much cooler than these dweebs. We do the whoa so much better.
Right.
And guys, we could take our shirts off. We can do this group
Yeah.
of guys. Like it's like a frat house.
hmm
Frat version of Hype House. And we call it the Bel Air Boys.
Was that the original
Yeah.
name?
Oh,
Oh, bro.
Because we wanted to move to Bel Air.
Oh,
Bel
And then
Air
easy as
Boys.
fuck.
Jaden actually was the one that came up with Sway.
Oh, yeah, because Bel Air Boys is nah.
Yeah, 'cause I was always
imagine
wondering
we
what
were called the
happens.
Bel Air Boys.
I actually like that better than Sway.
No.
Why?
I do. I think it holds weight.
No, I just think a whole bunch of dudes.
But then when you move out of Bel Air, what are you?
Well, you're not part of the Sway House anymore either. Or is it forever Sway?
No, I guess yeah, you're right. We all split up.
Yeah.
But even like when we were Sway, like Josh and them in the second house, they were living in West Hollywood. If we were the Bel Air Boys, like you're living in West
That would've
Hollywood.
been
Right,
Hollywood.
right.
Would you do another like Sway House type thing at this point in your career?
I'm 24,
All right.
so like I feel like
You go-
The Marina Del Rey boys.
I would be down to like get a group of us,
Yeah.
and kind of just make content together,
Right.
like maybe like a collective YouTube channel
right.
or something like that. But I couldn't like live with them and make it like a content house.
I think you should do like a reunion, a full Sway reunion, and you
That
should
would be
host
lit.
it
That would go
and make it like a
crazy.
TV. Not me being his manager. Sorry.
Brad, do you hear this shit? Can we get in contact with all the Sway boys?
Do you know what I mean? Like, and make like a YouTube series where it's like all of you guys in the house, and like you bring the girls that you're dating
do
over,
like
and
a-
like
We do a
One weekend
reality
only?
show.
that's what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying.
Oh my god! But it would probably
Wow.
just be like a massive. There would be no drama except for Josh
no,
and
there,
Jaden.
and
there
Jaden.
would be
Yeah.
drama. Trust me, there'd be drama.
And we bring all of our exes in.
Yeah.
That's where the drama
and,
goes.
and you
Yeah.
release them one by one, and whatever ex sticks and like can prove herself drama wise, she can stay.
You bring them in like Love Island every week.
I'm like,
you get
I'll
a new
edit it.
one.
You can edit it. Okay, cool. I'll give you a percentage of
I'll
it.
put it on Snapchat. I'll edit it. It'll be great.
Yeah.
You good with that?
You getting this, bro?
Would you encourage like other like younger creators though to like step in and do like
Yeah.
a Sway House or-
Content
Yeah.
houses like launch everybody.
Yeah, no, for sure.
You can't do it on your own. You definitely need like that initial push with like a group. And it doesn't even have to be a content house. It can just be a group of friends
Yeah, yeah.
doing
Right.
stuff together. It's just when you have more people, more eyeballs.
Multiple ideas, that whole thing.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But then once you get to like my age, like 24, and you're doing that stuff, it's like, what the hell are you doing, dog? You know?
No, I think
So
it'd
if
be
you're
good.
like in high school and you're watching this shit, hop on it now.
yeah.
I do this thing where I'm like,
Wait, just do it. It's funny.
Stephanie wants to know whether you're single or not. Speaking of, Stephanie wants to know if you're single,
Uh-huh.
Bryce.
I
For
am
sure, I'm
single.
dying to know.
I'm single, by the way.
right.
Yeah. Been single
does that
for a
every
while.
time?
A while?
A while.
Mm.
Is it like single? All right, so I'm single right now too, but like,
I'm
I ain't-
single.
You're talking.
yeah, I'm like, I ain't alone.
Okay.
I'm out here dipping in and doing it. Are you like single?
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm talking
Got you.
with someone.
Yeah.
Oh, one specific person.
Yeah.
T.
Damn.
Yeah.
Then
I have
you
a
don't-
question.
Okay, go.
When you are an influencer and you start dating someone, are they famous or not famous?
Right now,
The girl that you're talking to.
she has a lot. Like she has followers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you ever date someone that isn't in the industry,
Yeah.
influencer wise, or would that be hard?
I feel like that'd be easier.
It'd be easier to date someone not in the industry.
Secret.
Oh.
Yeah, but then you gotta explain to her why you're in weird ass
Right.
situation.
Like,
Yeah,
oh, I'm
that
sorry,
would
babe.
be-
I kissed Tana last night. It was
It
because
was-
of
It was for
content.
the content.
Right. I feel like it's hard to like date people that are not in the industry.
Well, if it depends if they like understand the industry. Like they could be like a back end person, you know.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Like they don't. I don't see myself dating like a person that doesn't get it.
Right. Like a
Makes sense,
librarian.
Yeah, like a librarian. I don't think I would.
Like
I'd
a
be dating
school teacher
librarian.
or
A
some
school
shit.
teacher,
Yeah.
librarian, a vet, like someone that has to be in the industry. You're saying,
Like they understand it. They
Right.
could even just be like somebody that just watches it and they kind of understand it.
Yeah.
okay. Is there anyone in your DMs right now that would shock us?
Right now,
That you could say, maybe like a
I got a lot of crazy DMs after my fight.
Okay.
Like some crazy people, which is awesome. Like in the fight world,
Okay.
like the Nate Diaz's.
Oh.
What did Nate
Colby
Diaz say to
Covington.
you in your DMs?
Good shit on your fight.
Oh, that's what's up.
Wow.
That was awesome.
It's amazing.
Anybody that's like, I will kick your motherfucking ass. Like
Or
anybody,
me next.
anybody challenging you in your DMs?
Deji.
Okay.
Deji was saying a lot of stuff online too. He really wants that fight.
He does.
It's like, can I just like chill and enjoy my win
Yeah.
for like a month at least? Like they're like, yeah, no, fight me in October. I'm like, dog. Like I just got done.
So I know you said you don't have like a list of people that you want to fight per se, but if you had to name like 2 people that you're like, I wouldn't mind getting in the ring with those people, other than Deji and KSI.
Or Jake Paul.
Austin McBroom again.
Mm-hmm.
Even though like he doesn't have a draw. I would just say that for like my personal
For
like
your-
I know
your
I know
vote.
what I can do now.
Yeah.
So I'm
Got
like
it.
I can take Austin McBroom again. He wouldn't get paid. And then one other person. See the thing is I really don't dislike anybody. Yeah, no,
Would you fight Taylor Holder?
no. Not like a sanctioned
He's
event.
like, I would just beat him for free.
I wouldn't want to give him money. Yeah, no, I can't. It's
That's
probably just Austin McBroom.
Yeah. We're going to set that up. We go, Austin.
Austin, I'm hearing like a lot of things. You need the money right now. Let's get you on bare knuckle.
I love it.
Let's get
I
you
love
on bare knuckle. I think he should fight my opponent,
Yeah.
Gee Perez. Austin McBroom should fight.
You got to work your way back up to you, basically.
He's coming off of 2 losses.
Ah!
I think he should fight Gee Perez
And if, yeah, right, see how that goes. And then,
in bare knuckle. That would
and then
be-
level up.
then I would be like, okay, if he can handle Gee Perez, then I'm like, all right, rematch with me in bare knuckle.
Yeah.
Okay.
What does the rest of your year look like?
What month is it? September.
It is August. It's about to be September.
Okay, so September, October, November. Probably traveling, like a lot of traveling. I haven't like chilled.
Yeah, I feel like you're the one person that we never see on the coast of Italy or like shaking your ass on a yacht.
Yeah, we
like,
do
we
this
never
thing on the
see you,
site
like,
called
Yeah, no, I never travel. Like
Yeah.
I'm always like in my house,
chilling or working. that
Chilling
seems
or
We
like.
do
working,
this thing on
yeah.
the site called Hot Shots, and we need to see you hot shot in Jamaica or Dubai.
I do want to travel. Me and Brown were
Yeah.
just talking about it. We want to get the hell out of here,
Yeah, nah.
just for like 2 weeks to a month.
Yeah.
Like just enjoy
Do you have anywhere that you're like, yo, I really want to try to go to this place before the year's out?
Dubai.
Dubai. I hear it's nice.
Yeah,
It's
but
expensive.
I really want to go to Brazil.
Okay.
That's like it's Dubai, Brazil, and the UK. Those are like 3 spots that I really want to go.
All right, yo, Bryce Hall, influencer, OG influencer. I feel like you're on
I got
the
it.
Mount Rushmore of the
I got it.
influencers
Yeah.
and shit like
Mom,
that.
you hear that?
You go, Mom, I made it. Bryce Hall, thanks so much for joining us, bro. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me, guys.